That's all we do is drink all day.
Okay. You wrap up. 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 Thank you. You wrap up. 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 Thank you. You wrap up. You wrap up. You wrap up. You wrap up. Thank you. You wrap up.
I didn't see anything in October 2020.
Thank you.
Senior tax work-off program.
You wrap up.
I didn't see anything in
You wrap up. You wrap up.
Tax work-off program. Senior tax work-off program.
You wrap up.
I didn't see anything in
You wrap up. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, tax work-off program. Yes, Mr. Chairman, tax work-off program.
Those adjourned. Those in favor, vote so.
Bags of trash and trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study, part of the zero waste program to see what's in the trash, what's in the trash, what's in the trash, what's in the trash, what's in the trash. What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? Trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study. What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? Trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study. What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? Trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study. What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? Trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study. What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? Trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study. Trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study. Trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study. Trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study.
So people are going through the trash. So people are going through the trash. They're sorting the trash. There are companies going through trash. Sorting the trash. There's people sorting trash. It happens, and this is what they do. 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 They're sorting the trash. There's people sorting trash.
I wouldn't want my bag to be one of those bags.
This is what they do.
I wouldn't want my bag to be one of those bags.
They do. It happens. This is what 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 they do. Happens. This is what they do. It 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 happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. This is what they do. It happens. This is what they do.
Okay, through you, Mr. Chairman, to the auditor. Mr. Auditor, is that about the same number that we predicted, or was that different for the ballpark? Because I remember the year before, you were like Nostradamus. You figured it all in advance, almost to the dollar. So you figured it all in advance, almost to the dollar. 'Cause I remember the year before, you were like Nostradamus. You figured it all in advance, almost to the dollar. Nostradamus. You figured it all in advance, almost to the dollar. Nostradamus. You figured it all in advance, almost to the dollar. Nostradamus. Was that about the same number that we predicted, or was that different? Nostradamus. You figured it all in advance, almost to the dollar. Nostradamus. Was that about the same number that we predicted, or was that different? To the auditor, Mr. Auditor. Nostradamus. Nostradamus, you figured it all in advance, almost to the dollar. Nostradamus. Nostradamus, you figured it all in advance, almost to the dollar. Nostradamus. To the auditor, Mr. Auditor.
FY25, I haven't analyzed it yet.
Okay.
I haven't
Analyzed it yet.
analyzed it yet.
Okay.
I haven't analyzed it yet.
Okay.
I haven't analyzed it yet.
Okay.
I haven't
Analyzed it yet.
Okay. 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 Okay.
That's all we do is drink all day. That's all we do is drink all day. That's all we do is drink all day.
Okay. You wrap up. 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 Thank you. You wrap up. 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 Thank you. You wrap up. You wrap up. You wrap up. Thank you. You wrap up.
I didn't see anything in October 2020.
Thank you.
Senior tax work-off program.
You wrap up.
I didn't see anything in
You
October
wrap up. You wrap up.
Tax work-off program. Senior tax work-off program.
You wrap up.
I didn't see anything in
You wrap up. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, tax work-off program. Yes, Mr. Chairman, tax work-off program.
adjourn? All those in favor? Opposed? So ordered.
Bags of trash and trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study, part of the zero waste program to see what's in the trash, what's in the trash, what's in the trash, what's in the trash, what's in the trash. What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? Trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study. What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? Trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study. What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? Trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study. What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? Trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study. What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? What's in the trash? Trying to figure out, I guess, doing some kind of a study.
What is up, cool kids? Welcome back to another episode of Worcester Council Theater 3000. As you can see, you are stuck with Brendan and I tonight for now.
You're really stuck with us, though. Everyone wants to
you
hear.
get to hang with us.
That was a nice intro.
Thanks.
You ever
I was just channeling Seltzer time, if I'm being honest. But I did do college radio.
Cool.
I didn't know that. College radio.
Ugh. I never even really went to college, and I enjoyed college radio.
Dude, my college, you can go back for a while and have it. And then, like, the year after we left, they changed the rules. So you had to be a student. I'm like, well, there goes that idea. I was going to be the creepy old dude on campus playing my music.
Yeah. Yeah. I just realized I hadn't looked at the syllabus for tonight, speaking of college. I'm going to pull that up right now. I know Mike sent it out earlier. Look at Mike. Where the hell is it? There he is.
I didn't think it was anything too earth-shattering or...
No, but there's a couple things that I know are going to be a nightmare. Let's see. Worcester Academy wants to rezone 232 Stafford Street, also known as 242 Stafford Street. Fair.
Looks like we get to talk about drones.
Ooh, from single family to general residential. I'm sure Mo will have opinions on that. Residential parking. Well, we got that last week. That was great. Streets and sidewalks report. Is that the one? I think that this streets and sidewalk report is supposed to turn into a wide-ranging conversation about upcoming street work that is likely to look like Mill Street and cause a complete meltdown for, yes, as Gio just said, strife will be caused. So we get drones, a tornado report.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And grants. We got grants.
So we're back into that like weekly cadence. So with any luck, we will get out of here before midnight. How late did you guys run last week?
I don't know. I feel like it went on forever, but it was actually quite a short. It wasn't like a really long meeting. It was just everything that was discussed was awful.
So standard beating.
Yeah, no, but it just kept going and go with it just being, it was just awful. Yeah. Yeah. I think they're getting their groove back in preparation for throwing out a few shots before the election, but while still playing it somewhat safe. So nobody says something too dumb.
Yeah. We're going to start seeing the counselors grandstand and use their opportunities to talk, to really discuss their platform and campaign, even though they're not allowed to.
Speaking of which, have you been to any forums or anything like that?
No, I've been trying to avoid stuff mostly because I get enough of it through this work and I just have no time.
Yeah.
Have you made it out?
No, I don't know if I think I will if anything comes up for Attell and Jose, but I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to people say the same things they say here.
And that's essentially how I feel too.
Yeah.
I will, however, go back out to the courthouse and stand with Attell, which is that coming up. I didn't miss it, did I?
Miss what?
Attell has another court date coming up.
Oh, yeah. I think Bill would be the one keeping an eye on that. I haven't heard anything from her on dates coming up. What I did see though, did you see the post you made on Instagram yesterday about Andrew Marsh?
I saw the chat.
Andrew Marsh has put in with a sign. I love that, like, because we have so many like legendary like Worcester figures that like weren't necessarily people you'd ever interact with, but you would just see them out doing their thing. And I think like inadvertently, Andrew has now become one of those people. Like he's just walking around the district with an Intel sign. Incredible. Hero. Beige on beige hero right there. And, yeah.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah. Brian has confirmed that he's a fun hang. So
yeah, if
you see him out, you guys should befriend him.
At least on a bus.
One of us. Yeah, really.
I have seen him in the wild a few times. I have not been able to catch him though.
Really?
Yeah.
He's wily.
He is.
I have the pleasure of watching Fred Nathan most mornings because as I head to the studio, Fred's catching the bus. So he's standing there at that intersection and I just have a like, what are you up to, Fred?
I usually see him same time frame on the way to the gym. And but it's I've been going late lately, so I keep missing him. I need to get back into that routine because there's something just nice about seeing Fred being angry.
He was like, I want to say he was looking in the post box, but I couldn't figure out what he was doing. And then I had the green light and moved. Andrew having video game console collection is awesome. That makes me want to hang out with him more.
He has a video game console collection?
What Gio's saying here.
Oh, really? Huh. Yeah. Okay, we should get him on.
I thought there was talks about trying at one point.
He was popping into the chat every once in a while, or at least somebody pretending to be him.
Oh.
Do we have a meeting? What happened?
Streaming. I just missed it.
Missed what?
Understanding of how we can improve our transportation connectivity, access to a better street, better meet the needs of our community members. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Joseph M. Petty, do hereby proclaim September 29th through October 5th as
there we go.
Week Without Driving in the City of Worcester. Encourage all its residents to participate.
City of Whistler.
Councilor Priscilla?
Bill, can you say something? You sounded real quiet. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Oh, there you are.
Okay. All right.
Thank you for
a little bit. Go a little bit higher if you can.
Oh, I can go higher. That's for sure. How about that?
Resident and public health student who just
Yeah,
finished her
that sounds good.
with us and has been a huge help with Week Without Driving. Engineering professionals often talk about
Fred, that is a stance.
Education, encouragement, and equity were added over the years. But tonight I want to suggest that empathy and experience are two E's that are sorely needed right now. Everyone, but especially people involved in making decisions about our streets, needs to experience the world in more ways than by private vehicle and empathize with those who don't have this option or don't want to exercise it all the time. Week Without Driving was started in 2021 by a mom who has low vision. It's now coordinated by America Walks with hundreds of organized efforts in all 50 states and District of Columbia. Last year was our first, and this will not be our last. This annual event invites people to reflect, share, experience, reflect, and share what life without driving is like. A significant percentage of the population does not drive, as the proclamation states. Some are by choice, but most are non-drivers due to age, young or old, disability, income, or other barriers. So the goals of the week are to build awareness of what it's like to be a non-driver, reduce car dependency, and improve transportation options. But the Week Without Driving is not meant as a purity test. Sometimes I wish the slogan was during the Week Without Driving, as it asks drivers to take even one trip or part of one without their personal vehicle. I hear from people, including some people present here, that their jobs prevent them from participating. So my answer would be, so do it on a day that is not a work day. Visit a family friend.
Yeah,
or
in
family
pain
member
or just
friend,
generally
go to the
miserable,
store,
Gio.
Go to an appointment. And in Worcester, we have multiple alternatives.
I
to
too would
driving.
like to see
Walking's
Fred on a
always
bike.
free.
That would
The
be
RTA
humorous.
is currently fare free, and apps can tell you exactly.
Or at least
where
one of those
routes
electric
to use.
scooters I
And we
see
have a
pop
new
around the
red
city
light
now.
share available. We're asking people to share about their experience. We want everyone here tonight and listening to.
I want to see
pledge
Fred
at
in a
our
bike
website,
helmet.
walkbikeworcester.org,
He was just sitting there.
To take that at least one trip.
If he had put
And then
your
post about
motorcycle
social
helmet
media
on that night, that would have been
No
great.
way it would have actually fit on his head, which would have made it that much
And we
better.
welcome guest posts on our.
Stick it on the crown of his
So in
noggin.
closing, for those of you who would say, I can't, I ask
Bill
that
quit?
you use the right words for this, which is I won't, and think about the message that that sends if you don't. So we would welcome you. Thank you.
Thank you. We have another proclamation, emergency preparedness proclamation. With us, we have Luca Calavini from the Red Cross and Emily Mew from the Salvation Army. And whereas the month of September is observed annually as a National Preparedness Month by the Federal Emergency Management Agency to encourage Americans to prepare for emergencies. Whereas the theme for National Preparedness Month 2025
No, this is all
preparedness
pre-comment.
starts at home.
We did
on
miss the Pledge of
essentials
Allegiance, though.
preparedness.
Sorry, everybody.
Whereas residents are urged to take
had our own
steps to
version.
know their risk.
I know it's everybody's
make an
favorite
emergency
part.
plan, build an emergency supply kit, and get involved in their community. Whereas the Worcester Department of Emergency Communications Division of Emergency Management partners with the Division of Public Health, Fire
Joe Petty's
Department,
telling
and Police
us all to
Department
build bug-out
develop,
bags.
coordinate, and lead municipalities' emergency management program, enabling effective preparation for and for the efficient response to emergencies and disasters in order to save lives, reduce human suffering, and reduce property loss. Whereas the DPH Office of the Health and Medical Preparedness serves as the fiscal agent for regional emergency preparedness grants.
I don't know what
awarded
you're
by the
hearing, Candy.
Commonwealth, in the lead role in the development of regional policies and plans, including those related to medical countermeasures dispensing, medical surveillance, and emergency response coordination. Whereas partner organizations including the Red Cross, Salvation Army, Worcester Emergency Medical Services, Worcester Community Emergency Response Team, Worcester Regional Medical Reserve Corps consistently unite with
Corpse,
food
Bill?
pantries,
Or Joe?
churches, nonprofit social service providers, and other community members to provide critical emergency support to municipality and the Worcester residents, as the most recently witnessed during the tornado and powerful storm on Saturday, September 6th,
Is that real?
2025. Now therefore, I, Joseph M. Petty, Mayor of the City of Worcester, do hereby proclaim the month of September 2025 as Emergency Preparedness Month in the City of Worcester, and urge all to recognize and participate in this observance.
Big brother, are you really growing cinnamon in strategic locations? That rules.
Council Kate Tooley?
Yes, get closer to Kate.
Yep, we have the Red Cross and the Salvation Army if you want to come up too and be recognized, but thank you for being here. You want to say a few words, you're more than welcome.
Kate's not allowed to go beyond the gate.
Thank you all.
Well, thank you. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Okay.
Silly place.
The shot clock right
Next
over
item
Joe's
is,
head is very
approval of the
funny.
minutes of August 19th, 2025. All those in favor, opposed, so ordered. Public participation, a person may speak for no more than 2 minutes on any item appearing on the agenda. Just your name, city of residence, and item number.
Mr. Mayor, before we do you want me to read the rule? So Rule 39, item of public interest. At every meeting of the City Council, under public participation portion of the agenda, the chair shall recognize any person seeking such recognition for the purpose of addressing the City Council on any eligible item on the agenda for the meeting. Any person who wishes to speak more than one agenda item shall
What is Fred
combine
mad
the
about?
testimony
Chat.
on all items
Guess real quick before he
to one
starts.
appearance at the microphone. The time for speaking shall not exceed 2 minutes for any one speaker, or 30 minutes for all speakers.
Yes, Fred Nathan Worcester. 8-13A, the report about the drones. It would be nice if either the city manager, the clerk, or whomever wants to generate it out here in the hallway. There should always be reports of anything that people might perceive as being important to read, rather than having to go to the city manager or the clerk or whomever to ask for it.
What does that mean?
That's just my thinking. 8-35A. UMass is giving a donation of almost $4,000. I think they should be ashamed of themselves. They've got to ramp it up, and for all the property that they have under their control, I think it would be nice if they would drop like $100,000 to the city, just to be a good neighbor. And just in closing, as a city, as a state, as a country, we cannot tolerate political violence of any kind, period.
Agreed.
Thank you. Anybody else? Just your name, say your residence, and item number.
Hello again. My name is Gary Hunter.
Gary.
First one, I'd like to just make a comment on 811A, because
What happened to Bill?
reading that report about
He was here and then he
number of
left. I think
cities,
he's fighting
streets,
his
and sidewalks that need to be fixed.
ask and you shall receive.
There he is.
It seems almost daunting, and I'm sure it is for you
There's
too,
certain aspects of doing this
they
program
got way behind
that are
on this.
endlessly
You just walk
frustrating.
around City Hall,
And
you
one
can
of
see
them
this, even the
is the
sidewalks around City Hall,
technological
with
part.
somebody, especially if they were handicapped, they're missing bricks.
I
and,
have
I'm hoping that
played
this will be
recorded
taken care of
music.
quickly.
I've recorded video.
The second one is
I have worked at a
813A
professional music
on the
studio.
drones.
There
Looking
is
at
something
how the
about
drones were
the way that
used
this streaming stuff
on the
works
report,
that is fucked up irreparably. You
taking
cannot do
pictures
simple
for the
things
softball games between the
that
police
you
and the
should
fire
be able
department,
to do
and the cost of
audio,
the drones
visual wise.
was only used, I think,
And
something like 8 times. And I would like
iPhones,
somebody,
man, they
if
just are
could,
terrible.
look at the cost study
iPhones
of that,
are just terrible.
whether
You
drones are
cannot do a
actually
streaming rig
necessary, or
with an
could you
iPhone.
borrow
It
drones from other
is
people
crazy.
when you need them.
Anyway, rant over.
Looking at this agenda,
Bill, have you ever played with a
there
Google
was
Pixel? I know it's like a lot if you're like
criticism
totally
of
embedded
when they
into
had
Apple's
a
universe, but
protest here
that's all I've used.
because
And
we
for AV
stopped
stuff, they're actually kind of
the
nice.
business
A
of
little
the
bit more
city.
access to the back
Now,
end.
we've been on vacation for a while, and
Yeah,
everyone
I
deserves
should.
a
I
vacation.
should think about moving over.
But when you come back and I look at what's on the agenda,
Or even just
is
finding
this
an older
really
model
taking care
just
of the
like
business
just
of-
for that
we
one
need for the
purpose.
city? There's housing.
Right.
There's a lot of problems in the city, and I don't see it being addressed.
Gamer
If
phone.
you'd like to make comment
The
on that later, I would
ROG
appreciate it.
gamer
Thank you.
phone. Ugh. I'm on enough lists
So we have
already.
a
I don't need to be
calling
buying
user.
something like that.
Calling user is Natalie Gibson. Trying to meet the resident now.
Why are you on call-in users?
That's so sick. They put very little things on this agenda.
Please stay.
Hi, Natalie Gibson. Natalie Gibson, Worcester, Mass. May I have a clarification of the rule, please, for when a participant would like to speak on any item that is on the agenda in addition to their own petition? How long is the person allowed to speak for?
3 minutes.
On AM, there's a petition, it's 3 minutes.
So in combination for both.
You can speak, yep, you can speak up to 3 minutes.
My setup for my walking around
I
with
would
the
ask that you
stand
please
with the
read
phone
that part of the rule so that
was so perfect
the
that I
public
went
is
to
aware of
Home
that.
Depot for the finishing touches.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I get 5 minutes before the stream, and the audio is just coming out of the
Yeah,
phone
that's it for
instead of out of my pod
participation.
track.
Thank you.
And there's no way to
Okay,
fix
we
that.
have,
There's no
7A
option
referred to the planning board.
on the
Those
iOS
in
back
favor,
end of
opposed, so
StreamYard for
ordered.
where the audio
7B
comes
refer
out.
to Public
There's no
Works.
audio
Those
output
in favor,
option.
opposed, so ordered.
It's crazy.
7C to 7L refer to traffic.
Just
and
put
parking.
two things on the
favor,
bottom. Why did they
opposed,
move it to
ordered.
one thing? Crazy.
Okay, that's good for that.
Input, output. We don't need a
Hearing on
cloaca.
Department of Transportation and Mobility.
I want to give you the attention you
In case
deserve,
of
Bill. I'm just very
construction
confused by that lady that called to get
forthcoming street
clarification
and
about how
sidewalk
long she could
projects
talk
as
for
August
and then
31st,
left. Like she didn't
2025.
actually have a point.
Councilor
Nothing to
Russell.
offer. Just a question.
Mr. Chairman,
Natalie Gibson is
First
always
of all, thank you for this report
you know,
to the administration, but I
saying
wanna
saying
ask,
crazy. It's just being
because
dumb. I
I'm
don't know.
having
No
trouble
nice way
keeping
to put
track of
it.
some of these things. This is takes back. This is just this current fiscal year, correct? 3 years
Jenny.
of administration.
Mr. Raleigh, Mr. Commissioner.
Yeah, I thought she had a
I'd
petition
like to-
too.
By the way, I'd like to.
But
have
that would have
this
been the
public
point where she would have
works
talked
meeting.
about it.
Yeah, it's going
Because
to
they go to
discussion.
petitions right after public comment, and then they
It's
didn't
just
go to petitions.
informational, but- And the question is why is it informational?
Right? Or do they do petitions in order if they are on the
Came in
agenda?
as a formal
Petitions come after
presentation to
public
council
comment
and then sent to
almost
Public
always.
Works and
Cool.
To be discussed, or is it just?
Commissioner?
Through the chair, so this is all.
My
active
downloads, since the
ongoing
city moved to this
projects,
new terrible system, my
that
downloads are just so
currently
full
under
of
construction or
randomly
design.
number named PDFs from like trying to get
And
the agenda
this
for
is-
various
This
meetings.
is the, everything that's currently
So
under
annoying.
construction.
Because you
Municipal
click,
stuff.
From this point.
you
going
click
down.
on packet and then the download that goes to,
And
straight to your
this is the
computer.
second report that's
It's
been
called
submitted, and the idea
meetings
is that these will continue to be submitted
412B
on a monthly
packet
basis.
underscore
And
2025.
I believe the way that this was
Crazy.
handled in the past is that they were typically referred to the Public Works Committee for more detailed discussion there.
Okay, well, when it comes in, maybe you could offer.
For like
I-
2
I just
seconds,
would
they
like to
were
see going forward.
doing
Of course, I'll
HTML
only be there
agendas,
for
which
the
were
next
actually
couple
really
of months,
nice.
but
Right? Like you could
I
just
think that it's
bookmark
helpful
it.
to those
It
that
was
are
just a
there
tab
to
that you could
know
keep
what
open. It was a
in
nice
what
light
year
tab.
budget and what
They got rid of
monies
that.
are still out there.
It's the
that are
only
not
good thing about the move.
allocated, that are not being used, and, because just try and keep track of it. So, thank you.
Thank you. Councilor Merrill Carlson?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, just a follow-up to what Council Russell just spoke about. Again, thank you for the report, but the one thing that would be helpful for us is what years are these streets? Because the issue at this point, and I know that we have a, if I'm not mistaken, and through the chair to the city manager, I know that we had agreed that we were doing 2 years worth of streets.
Yeah, I was
and
thinking, I thought it was fitting, Gio, that she's
honestly,
showing a
looking
hollow
at
heart.
this, there's no way
on
to
her shirt.
identify which of those streets are in that 2-year pick that we talked about. So if we could add in the year, it would be
And
extremely
this is
helpful,
the
I
and this is
understand
the
this
heart-shaped
going
ring
to
of salt,
Public
keeping
Works,
in
so
my
I
demon spirit.
do get it that there'll be further discussion, but that's the piece.
Did you guys see that movie,
for-
Bring Her Back?
For me, that's
I think that's what it's
extremely
called.
important because
Um,
there's a,
came out a
for
couple months
example,
ago.
there's a street on here in D2 that's
A
been
lot,
on
a lot
the
of good,
list
a lot of good Ring
for
of
a very
Salt,
long time.
Ring of Salt horror
That's
in there.
not like a pick of 24 or 25 or even 26. It's really a pick of 7 years ago. So I'd like to see those marked.
Commissioner?
Through the chair, yeah, that would be easy enough to do, and we can denote both the years that they were selected, as well as have a status for each of the prior
Shouts
year
out
selections
to
until they
Steve
fall
Raleigh
off
for
the
not
list
quitting
because they're
yet.
completed.
Yeah, really.
Hang it in there.
Thank you. So send that to Public Works. Those in favor?
I also
opposed,
like
so
his beard.
ordered. Transmitting information,
Keep it up,
communication
Steve.
relative to the residential use of fire blankets. Send that to Public Safety. Those in
K2,
favor,
he doesn't have
opposed,
anything to
so
say about
ordered.
those?
Okay, transmitting information, communication relative to the
Why would we
quarterly
light
report
blankets on
regarding Worcester
fire?
Police Department's small unmanned aircraft system. Send that to Public Safety. Those in favor, opposed, so ordered.
Dude, we're cooking right now. This is
I was
awesome.
saying that too, Bill.
Transmitting information, communication relative to the municipality's tornado response. That was an interesting night.
Glad you think so, Joe.
What is he talking
Questions,
about?
Send
Oh,
that
the
to
tornado.
Public Safety, say good
I
job.
thought he said tomato.
Getting out there, and appreciate TPW and emergency response team getting out there right away, so appreciate that. Public Safety, all those in favor, opposed, so ordered.
Oh, hi, Brian. Melancholy and the Infinite Madness.
8.35A through C and 8.37A and B. Those are the finance items. Any questions? You want a roll call? Roll call.
Council Bergman, Yes. Counselor Calorio?
Yes.
Counselor Haji?
Yes.
Counselor King?
Yes.
Counselor Morrow Carlson?
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Counselor
nothing
Yan?
left.
Counselor Ojeda?
Yes.
Counselor Basillo?
Yes.
Counselor Russell?
Yes.
Counselor Toomey?
Is this going to be a 45-minute meeting?
I wasn't gonna say it out loud, but yeah, I'm thinking it too.
In favor? Opposed? So ordered.
God
Oh my
damn.
Oh my God, that totally makes up for how frustrated I was at the beginning of this. Now I feel so relieved.
Drink your Coke, Mo.
That's it?
That's it.
That is hilarious. That's so funny, dude. Like after last meeting, like which was the biggest exercise in just towny political theater I've ever seen in my life, and it was so drawn out. I had to call it last meeting. I couldn't watch it.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was like 10:30, and I was like, "Ugh, Brian, Brendan, I'm sorry, guys, but I really can't do this anymore." Yeah, that's whiplash right there. That's what that is.
Love to see it.
We love to see it. Whatever. Yeah. I mean, like none of those reports were very interesting. It feels like weird, like a calm before the storm type deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's unsettling how much they breeze through that.
How many more council agendas do we have until election?
That's a good question.
Any any bye weeks for them?
I don't know how to get to a municipal calendar anymore.
I can't figure anything out on the website.
It's
I
crazy.
spent like an hour last week just staring at the download like the agendas section. I couldn't figure out how to make anything happen.
Dude, there's this cool well, I guess I can share my screen and show it. It's called Document Cloud. It's this journalism organization called Muckrock that runs it. And you can set up scrapers of city, like not city, but any website. And like everything that's uploaded to that website, you just get like in a nice neat row. So I did one of those for the PrimeGov portal, and I should be able to make it public. Let me check on it real quick. But it's pretty cool. I did one for the city website in general, and it's just like the stuff that they upload, and when they upload it, it's kind of interesting to see.
Muckrock is great.
Muckrock's awesome.
Haven't heard them in a while.
Yeah, they're still at it. Oh shit.
While you do that, I'm gonna share. God damn it! Here's the meeting schedule for the rest of the year.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah, it took. You have to go to the city councilor page, and they have the PDF.
Okay.
So October 14th, October 7th, we're missing. Welcome, Brian.
Wow.
Hey,
Hi,
buddy.
guys. I'm here. I'm really excited for the meeting to get going.
Nice. Should be any second now.
All right. Yep. I sped home just to get here to get on. I'm really excited to talk about everything tonight. Are they still doing like national anthem or what's up?
So no meeting next week.
So
yeah, Fred farted and cleared out the room.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there
are no more meetings no actual meetings until the election.
There's October 21st.
That's finance.
Oh, well, yeah, but yeah. I mean, is that the tax rate meeting? I think I'm going to be busy that day, guys.
The 30th. Well, that's what I'm saying. The 30th.
That's my birthday. I don't plan on hanging out with y'all on that night. Sorry.
No, you shouldn't.
30th and the 21st. I think that's exactly what they are.
What actually happened?
Fucking nothing.
So
they just held everything?
No, they just put everything to committee. Go ahead, Bill.
There was only like 3 reports on the agenda anyway, but then like Candy like lightly bitched about the traffic report, and then that no one said anything else about anything. like for the tornado report, Joe was just like, "Yep, that was an interesting night. Okay, all in favor of post so awarded. Send it off."
All right.
Yeah,
George
it
was
was.
talking about some shit, but I wasn't paying attention.
Oh yeah, I don't pay attention when he talks. Chris put a very, very, very funny article to my attention the other day when we were recording a podcast about the Grafton Street, the school, Roosevelt School on Grafton Street, and how people line up there for like 2 hours. And it was like the Rookie Telegram reporter wrote this and obviously did a ton of work into talking to one of the small business owners over there about how he handles people parked in front of his business like that every day. And there's so much he said, she said bullshit between George Russell and
It's all
this
about
yeah, it's awesome. It's like it's like you can totally
you better
tell.
quit, Brian.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That's something that I keep every time I drive by Flag Street Elementary School. I feel like could be an awesome wrench to throw into the works of. There's no time now this year because of elections. We don't have more fucking meetings, but like the parking outside of schools in general is just so absurd. Where you have like all these giant no parking signs on school days, like everywhere, and then a crossing guard, like a municipal employee whose only job is to make sure kids are safe in traffic, just ignoring the fact that all the parents that are there picking up their kids are parked under the no parking signs.
Yeah.
Seem pretty trivial for just someone just to call the police and get a tow truck out and just start hauling away parents. But that would suck for Mo and Joe if somebody did that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Somebody had the genius idea to put 2 speed humps right over by Flag Street School too.
Yeah.
And those are hilarious, man. There's no warning.
I was behind someone who drove over a neighbor's lawn, the one that's opposite from the school, just to completely avoid it altogether. Not just two.
Just drove right over the lawn.
So their left wheels were on the right of the speed hump. The other side was over the fucking lawn. Like, what are we doing here, dude? Like,
that's awesome.
People are fucking brutal at driving these. Like, it's people like legit. Like, I know it's like a common complaint. Like, oh, everyone's lost their mind. People have lost their fucking minds driving their cars. It's insane.
There was if anyone's interested, I've gone down a rabbit hole in this fucking shit. Derek Thompson, who is the co-author with Ezra Klein of that book Abundance, his podcast is actually really fucking good. It's called Plain English, and it's really data heavy stuff. So it's like, it's really not an opinion fucking podcast. It's just they'll pick a topic and like go down a rabbit hole on it. Back at the end of August, they did a piece on changes in psychological profiling in American culture, which is like happened over the basically since the iPhone came into play, like faster and more so than any other culture has ever seen. But the biggest change is people under 30, Americans in general, but people under 30 with conscientiousness and like true conscientious, like the idea that like your actions actually impact other people, is something that is just plummeted. Like it's just a downward chart since like and like doubled so after COVID, that like what you're seeing in driving, it really is a thing. It's just like we've become a society that is so like almost like we've almost normalized narcissism in a way where like we're just so uniquely focused on ourselves and no understanding at all that like, yeah, when that person just blows through a stop sign, they're literally not even aware that you're there. You're not a real thing to them.
I've seen, like, I mean, I talked last week about that lady almost hitting Kate Toomey.
Yep.
Like a couple weeks before that downtown, I was on Front Street, pulled over, and somebody was trying to parallel park into a spot, and the person behind them was so livid about it, or the guy pulling out of like a spot, and the person behind them was so livid about it, they started racing down the street, down Front Street. Like they just got really pissed at each other and started racing down. There was like 10 people in crosswalks. They like legit almost killed the lady, and it was over having to wait 5 seconds. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Gio, I'd actually make an argument. That's the one good case that it's not self-driving cars. It's that the thing that happened during COVID was, and we still see it. It's like that's the form of like the only form of work stoppage that police can actually do is like you're not going to see somebody like just getting pulled over for a traffic violation, right? Like unless it's over in my neighborhood and somebody really like complains constantly, and then you'll get like a police like someone at a detail. But like we've deprioritized like basic stuff, like the operations division just always handled like the quality of life stuff. I mean, it is, and I'm not making a pro fucking cop argument saying like if you want to fucking do a thing, like if you want to change behavior, there needs to be like a penalty attached to it. And there's no enforcement for penalties anymore. It's like
also, but I'll argue there, Brendan. I think it was Sweden did a system where instead of decentivizing speeding, they incentivized it. And through a specific section, if you were going the speed limit, you get tagged and you get put into a lottery. And at the end of the month, one name got pulled and they got a chunk of whatever the ticket infractions were. And what they saw is that people, because it was incentivizing, because they had a risk at all of winning money.
Oh, sure.
Like, they acted better. I don't know how the hell we bring that into the States. I don't know how we do it over here, but I love that type of program because ultimately people are going to have more funds than us. So they're not going to give a shit. They're going to pay the fine because that's the cost of doing the crime.
Yeah. I do. Fine. Yeah, do that. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, yeah, there's nothing. There just is no thing now. Like, there's literally no rules to driving.
There's state cops that fly up and down Mill Street. Yeah. Sorry, I talked over you.
No, it's all right. Like, we might as well not even have like rule. Why even have a driver's exam? Like that, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Like,
yeah.
I've been a fan of driver retraining or just like every 10 years.
Do it for every time you need to renew your license. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's the best way to not make it an ageist thing, even though we should be making sure fucking old people actually can see shit when they're driving. But like, if it's everybody, it's everybody.
I would love that. That'd be amazing.
Program. Brian, you can be a driving instructor.
I'm a great driving instructor. I can teach anybody how to parallel park in any spot. It's a foolproof system.
You got a 5-point method?
I do. So Brian's 5-point method to parallel parking success.
You got to patent that. Gotta get that. Gotta get a self-help book. Imagine that'd be sick. Like, I gotta finish the video. It's looking at you from like behind while you're like peering over your shoulder in like a car, like giving a thumbs up.
Record it like an audiobook so that people can listen to it every time they parallel park.
400 pages.
Most of it's filler words.
Brian, how was the Portland Safari?
Yes, the Portland Hot Dog Safari was incredible. We had over 200 people came out, and they weren't all from Worcester, which was amazing.
Yeah. There were some actual
Mainers there.
Nice.
We don't have the final total yet, but we raised a lot of money. We sold all the merch.
Hell yeah.
A place called Thirsty Pig, which is where we did the hot dog show on Friday night. They were incredible hosts. We did the end party there, and they won. They were unbelievable. Just this couple, the guy Dave, he grew up in Worcester. He used to work at Spags, and he moved to Portland and opened a hot dog restaurant, and it fucking rocks. So we had an absolute blast. It was a great weekend, and we're on to Austin.
That's crazy.
Austin. So when is the Austin one?
It's at the end of March. I believe it's March 28th.
I might have to plan a business trip to come cover that.
Yeah, make sure I know it. I can swing down for that. I always need an excuse to go to. That's only an hour away from Oliver School.
Yeah, let's make it happen, everybody.
Dude, yeah.
Everyone in the chat, the whole chat, come on
We're
down.
going to Austin.
Me and Brendan can do a road trip.
Dude, Bill, book with me on JetBlue because of my, not to brag, my Mosaic status on JetBlue. I get 3 free drinks on every flight. I can just pass them over to the guy sitting next to me in the 2x2.
Okay.
I can have 6 drinks on the way to Austin.
No, I get 3. The rest is on you.
It's like a 3-hour flight.
I just did some incredible girl math right there. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
I look forward to seeing you on the internet, Bill.
yeah, you
I'm
guys
already
should,
on the
honestly, we should all drive down together and make a documentary about it.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is the best drive, and you can do it. Dude, if there's like people who can like put in hours, like you can do it. It's 29 hours. So
Dude,
like
can
you,
we-
you can be there in a day and a half.
Kidding me?
I
I'm
can do
Hawkman's number one
14.
roadie. I could do 14. Easy. Easy.
14.
I'm only good for 10 these days, and it's gonna be daylight. My eyes suck.
Okay, that's not. We're over. We're at 34 now. 38 now.
Dude, if you give me weed, whites, and wine, and you give me a sign, then I'll be willing to keep moving.
Dude, there's just something so magic about getting to Virginia and like.
I've been from
gas
Tucson to
stations, roadies are
Tucumcari.
waiting for you.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
It's just amazing when you get to Virginia and the roadies at every gas station are just waiting for you. Like it's
Yeah.
you're just being encouraged to drink the rest of your trip. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
How many
Oh, we can
Buc-ee's would you hit?
Dude,
Like probably
Good
like
amount.
3, 4, 3, 4, maybe even 5.
yeah. This last when I drove down in August, I think we did 3, and we passed 1. The last one in
we
Texas
could
we passed.
we could go towards the Tennessee one, and we can stop at Dollywood and Knife World in
Oh,
Pigeon Forge.
Same intersection. Like it's
Yeah.
one intersection. You have Rocky Mountain Knife Works or Smoky Mountain Knife Works and Buc-ee's.
Wow.
And the Virginia one, which is magnificent, is the one just prior to the Tennessee one.
Let's fucking book it. Like,
What do we wait?
Well,
But yeah,
I'll
and,
put
you know,
another.
the thing with driving too, man. I mean, like the rentals aren't that expensive. Like even if you wanted to fly back and actually just do something stupid, like just renting, a good size SUV for a weekend it's not that expensive at all.
Yeah, dude. Let's do it.
let's do
Fuck
it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do
We can recreate the movie road trip. We
Every
can find
second of it.
we can find a bridge to jump over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stay back with the snake.
It's gonna be perfect. It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
I did want to mention too. Not only do we have a hot dog show next week at Coney Island on the 26th, but the next night, the 27th, we're running our first comedy show at Hunchback Gallery called Fine Art.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a brand new stand-up show in Travis's neck of the woods
Cool.
that we're much excited about, and everyone should come to it.
Sweet.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Mm.
Can't even
What's it
tell
called
you who
again?
the Fine Art.
Fine art.
Fine Art.
Mm.
I had to stop myself from making it look like it said fart comedy show and like hiding the INE. But
Fart. Fart. Fine art. It's fart for short.
I liked going the contrast and how it's probably going to be fart jokes, but we're making it look like it's jokes about champagne. Fancy. Yeah, super excited for it. I want to do more cool shit with this space and give people a reason to come down. I know not everybody's art fans, but they're comedy fans. There are other things that we're doing. If people are around tomorrow night, we're going to be doing Doodle Buddies. If you just want to bring down a sketchbook and a pen and you just want to hang out with fellow cool kids and shoot the shit and Doodle Buddies. I didn't want to call it drink and draw because, I mean, if people want to drink, that's on them. You can bring alcohol in, but I don't want to supply it.
Drink and draw.
That's how most places treat it.
Yeah, yeah. You got to let me do a rave there with my beats.
I don't know what that means, but I'm interested.
Is the electronic music career?
A rave. Yeah, I'm a producer. I'm a big time producer now. I don't know if you knew that.
Twilight for the land.
Yeah, I actually was Googling up DJ things, like the consoles for, so you can like loop something for forever, and like thinking about how hard it would be to do that, because I haven't talked to the Dirty Jared yet, but I think it would be a wonderful idea to have the Monday before the election have like a get out the vote party. And if the Dirty Jared would be so kind as to host for their Monday night spot at Ralph's, that would be very fun.
The chemical only child.
I want to try to get Bill looking like a boiler room set, so we get a bunch of people crowded around him, but he's doing the city council music.
Yeah. Yeah. That's because
Genius.
dude, I could stretch those beats out, play them for like 15 minutes, dude.
Where
just
like
be
you have
like,
to build the drop.
Yeah, you build the drop. I want to learn how to do that. It sounds fun as hell. Can't be that
It's
hard.
basically audio gooning. You can figure it out.
All right, that's the name of the event.
I think we ended on that line. That's a walk-off line.
Dude,
if I ever heard one.
That's a walk-off line. Yep.
Thanks for being here, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
That's
Thank you for the reminder that we're still live.
Yeah, we're just talking about our own bullshit for a while. Everybody, make sure that you're subscribed to Worcester Sucks and I Love It for all your audio gooning needs. BillShaner.substack.com, WorcesterSucks.email, @Worcester_sucks. And there's a big election coming up, so this is where you need to be is watching this show and following us on Instagram at WCT3000. Subscribe to Bill for all his election coverage. Listening to the podcast, most importantly, because you can get some great insights there. It's one of my favorite podcasts.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I love to hear my friends talking about stuff.
Talking about bullshit.
Talking about some bullshit. That's like why people watch this show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So follow us there. Follow us here. Follow us on Twitch. Subscribe to us on Twitch if you like. It helps. It gives us the opportunity to make audio goon stuff all year round. Wootenanny Comedy. We got a lot of shows coming up. We got some. We're bringing Hot Dog to Cambridge later this year too, to the comedy studio. Yeah,
that rules.
Yeah, very excited about that. Got some great stuff coming up, and you should change it to that. Pod Save Worcester.
Save Worcester.
Pod damn Worcester.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. So no meeting next week. No meeting forever. But we'll pop up here and there. I don't know. Next week's crazy for me. I start filming tomorrow. And then we'll jump on. We'll play some stuff. Maybe we'll do some live audio gooning and some video games or something in the coming weeks to talk about the election. We need to cover the election. We need to do some stuff on that. And
telethon, baby, let's go.
Don't you? I have been into a telethon for years. I want to do it.
Talk
We have
about
the
it.
studio space.
I always talked about it. Let's do it. Fuck it.
Yeah,
let's do
I'm
it.
down.
We're gonna raise money for Gary Rosen.
Oh. I saw Gary Rosen. I don't have the picture.
You
In a
go
way,
outside.
Gary Rosen was at the most buck wild intersection to be at. He was at where West Boylston Street and Gold Star and Park all collide by that Honey Farms with the gas station next to it. He was like out in the sea. He was like in one of those islands that like no pedestrian has ever touched before. Like in the middle of that insane like 4-way change. And I don't know how he got out there. I don't know if he got back.
Still there?
He might still be there. Yeah.
It could be like a castaway situation, you know.
One
We
of his
gotta check-
signs is his Wilson.
Dude, we have to check the back of his sign for a smiley face. And if there's a face on that thing, we know he's kind of in trouble.
Gary, we're praying for you. Everyone be on the lookout for Gary. Maybe he's just trying to get over to the Checkers that they're building down there.
Oh yeah.
But thanks everybody for tuning in. We will see you some Tuesday. For sure. We love you. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.